What happened once switched up here, and it's gonna be a smash and pass. Sadly, Game Guy is unavailable since he's too tired. He didn't get much sleep last night, so it's just me and our friendly, well, do I say it? Hi, Coco, Coco Coco.
Hello.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll just acting like a baby, as always.
No, not baby. Come on now.
Well, well, to be fair, Rail Fanning Demon Hunter, that's actually cool. It's one of his OCs that he has.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know if they know my OCs. Oh, well, I don't know if they actually do.
I don't think they actually know that since the most OC that you use is either just Sani, which is the son of Discord, and Fluttershy from the brand of Discord, the daughter of Discord, and your Lion OC and all.
Well, today I'm using Kerbal because I want her because I want she wants to play Smash and Pass.
Um, okay, if you haven't heard of the Bride of Discord or Daughter of Discord, it's basically an auto series made of Disney Fanatic 2364. She did actually make those, and you know what? No, she did do those too. There is even another uh, supposed sequel or spin-off, but never actually is an auto series. But
Oh fuck. Hold on.
so basically, in Daughter Discord, they have a daughter named Screwball, and Screwball is actually an official character that happened to appear in at least one episode of the G4. And in Dora Discord, she actually falls in love with Mothball, who is the son of Chrysalis. But here's the plot twist. He's actually only half changeling, half pony. And the most shocking of all, when I saw this brother daughter Discord series, is that every single changelings, except for Mothball and one of Chrysalis' generals, has a heart, while herself and many others don't have a heart. She literally used a spell to rip out her own heart and put it in a box. And that was because of she was in love with Discord, but yeah. Another plot twist. Um, in the son-in-law of Discord, which is a spin-off to Dora Discord, it turns out that Trixie in that series is actually the daughter of Chrysalis. So she's half changeling and not even full-blooded unicorn. And she has a daughter herself with Iron Will, which is a minotaur. That's another combination, people. Yeah, I mean, but even here's the thing: in G4, we have seen Spike being in love with Rarity for years, for a while there. But in the Hat, and of course, we never seen them actually end up being as a couple or anything. But if you think about it, throughout the fandom, many people makes art of them uh, being married, have a child, or even multiple children together as dragon pony hybrids. But in the real show, that was never actually seen. The only type of hybrid species, even though technically it wasn't even a hybrid, that is the hippogriffs and the griffins. As is also in a similar to as a hybrid, but technically they aren't even a hybrid. They are their own species, but it's the closest thing we have. Another thing is in the G5 dragons, they actually had a cutie mark, except for two dragons. Spike and Sparky don't have a cutie mark, and that is kind of it's a little strange. I mean, if you think about it, so why if the Iron Dragons from the Dragonlance or Isle Scaly that has a cutie mark but not Spike? That's it's a plot twist that no one actually not know why. And some people don't even think that those dragons that happen to be in the show aren't even full-blooded dragons. Some may believe that they are actually hybrid between ponies and dragons. But it's just we don't know for sure. It's never been confirmed or even well, if it was confirmed, I don't know. I hadn't even heard of that. So, anyways, smash and pass. But this time, it's only total of 40 pictures. I think. It's a mix between some Sonic characters, Dragon Ball characters, Disney characters, Lion King characters, Scooby Doo characters, and yeah, I was trying to find at least some good ones for this one, but yeah, it's been yeah, it has been a tricky, especially when it comes to Pokemon characters. If you want to use female ones like humans, that is also a bit tricky. Even the fact there are some characters that look old enough, but if you go to Bulbapedia, which is the official Pokemon website, some female characters actually don't even show their actual age. There are other two answers. So when it says on the age, it says either unconfirmed or unknown. So even if the person looks like, say Olivia from the Aloha region, she is looks to be in her 20s. But even if so, even if I really wanted to use other characters, say Misty or Serena or something like that, but that is the problem. They're around the same age as Ash, around 10 to 12 years old. So that's not happening. So yeah, it's just Pokemon characters. It's a list of human females are a tricky one. But when it comes to Pokemon, the creatures as part of Smash and Pass, that's also um, that depending. Koval.
Hmm?
If we would do Smash and Pass of Pokemon characters, the Pokemon themselves, um, would you be okay if they were in their baby forms, like even though they were old enough, look that they were old as their 20s, but they're even though they're in the baby stage of the evolution,
Babies.
like 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 say Pichu, which is Pikachu's first form, which is a baby form of that one, or Jinx, which has its own small form that looks like a same size as almost like a toddler. But yeah, this is almost like say like Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. We find even would anyone even use that as a smash and pass? Trust me, I don't know. And if I would do that, I may have to look for my other friends on Discord just in case for what they think about it. I don't want to jump into that in a just right away. And before we start, and also, if I would use anime characters, female ones from other shows, that also is might be a little bit tricky as well, since considering how many animes there are. And I have seen probably a handful of animes over the years.
I've only seen Naruto and Dragon Ball.
I only seen of the Naruto. I've seen like 2 episodes. That's it. It was just not for me. Uh, my Hero Academia. I've seen like 7 episodes of that one until like nope, not for me. It
Is
just
that the one
that
with the toga?
don't ask me. That one also had those quirks, the power people, and the superpowers. Yeah, that was a bit confusing to me, honestly. But I'm trying to. If anyone like, what about the Sailor Moon characters like Sailor Moon and her friends? Plot twist, I would, but the thing is, they aren't even 18. They are in fact around 13 to 15 years old as a character.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, even though they look could have been almost like from 17 or even 18 or something like that when their outfits and all, but they are in fact in only 14 to 15. I know that for fact because I've seen the show so many times over the years, and
At least they're
so I
not
know
like
that.
Shazam.
Yeah, and about that, and let's see from this Superboy, which is a clone of Superman. If he was the female version, I would still even not include Superboy or Supergirl like that. Because since technically in Young Justice, when or at least one of the Justice League series there is, he's only 1 year old biologically.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was created in a lab, and since he is half human, half Kryptonian, so
Wait, he's one, but he looks like a full-grown man.
yeah, that's because of he was part of the Cadmus project. They accelerated his aging to a certain point so that he looks to be almost like that he could be 16 or even 18 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. They aged his body older, but even though he looked to that he can be 18 years old, but he's basically biologically only 1 year old.
Ooh.
And some of the like, what about the characters that is, um, say Diana or the Wonder Woman? She is very old. In a lot of, in her most,
Well,
um,
this I guess she is, but at least she doesn't look it.
well, in her live action movie that she had only a couple of years ago, she actually stated that she is 3,000 years old and in fact immortal.
Well, I get. Well, doesn't she have like the blood of like the Olympian gods?
Think so.
Like I'm
In the
pretty sure she's
retro,
a descendant from Athena or something.
Athena is the goddess that the Amazonians or the women on the island worship. So I don't know. And yes, the Superboy is a genetic clone to the Superman. Uh, in fact, in the Smallville show back in the early 2000s, he's actually a clone between Lex Luthor and Superman.
Eee.
Yeah, and even though yeah, that's just how things are. But anyways, let's start with the smashing or passing or for Kubo heart attack. And seriously, come on, up with that. Um, yeah, Wonder Woman is okay. In according to the list, what I think in the original Justice League that was on Cartoon Network back in the early 2000s, there was actually that her mother, the Queen, were at one point in a distant past in a relationship with Hades, the god of
Mm.
death. Yeah, and that he betrayed her, and that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Hades is actually Diana's or Wonder Woman's actual biological father. But that was never been confirmed, or that was never actually confirmed, or even revealed if that was true.
Wait, so she would be the daughter of the god of the underworld?
Maybe. Okay. It's like Disney Channel, which has this descendants that is about, say, Disney characters like where Belle and the Beast became the king and queen of all the kingdoms that merged as one United States, kind of.
Hmm.
And in that is that in those movies, there is one female character named Mel. She's a daughter of Maleficent. And it turns out that she is actually even the daughter of Hades,
Eee.
the Greek god. And that means Mel is cousin to Hercules. And
Ooh.
in that way. And so I don't even know how that's, but I don't even know if those movies are even considered as canon as a part of the entire, you know, all the Disney movies characters. Yeah, and even though Disney, like Snow White, the original, in the last scene when we see Snow White is riding towards the sunset with a castle among the clouds, there is a theory that she is actually permanently dead and that the prince was an angel and took her to heaven. That is the reason why the dwarves even tried to stop him. But that's just only like a theory. It's not that like isn't really confirmed. And
Ooh.
and into this movie Descendants, there was originally planned production that Jasmine and Aladdin would have their own son happen to appear in the movie. But sadly, that happened. Even though they had a boy that's gonna play as their son,
Ooh.
but yeah, other were budget cuts. I don't know. Anyways, first on the list is Darcy from the Wings Club.
Oh God. She looks like a gothic.
Yeah, kinda. And I say that is a super pass for me, boy. Even though she is can use some psychic storms, I think she is a witch in the Wings Club in the original. I never saw the rebooted version. Honestly, that was just
Ooh.
why.
I don't know her hair color kinda creeps me out a bit.
Well, Darcy is her name. She has two sisters, Stormy and Icy. They're known as a tricks witches or something. What are
Her
you
hair
doing?
looks like seaweed.
Well, kind of. What are you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
this way.
my cat. My cat is in the
Oh,
background.
oh
Anyways,
God,
next.
that cat.
No, she isn't doing anything though. She's just walking around. She is only 3 years old. She is very small for, but anyways, next one. Through the freaking way. Come on. Oh, yeesh. Next one is Daphne.
Huh?
She is
Oh,
actually she is actually if you had ever seen the Wings Club, she is actually Bloom's old.
I have never seen that.
Yeah. Okay, I can give you some of the battle about her. She's actually the Princess Bloom's oldest sister. In the original series, before it was rebooted, she died while sending her own sister from the magical dimension to Earth. But somehow she was restored back to life, and how I don't know. But she is the next heir to the throne on their own planet. But
Hmm.
Daphne, even though she did get married at some point in this original series, but I say Smash,
Hmm.
Super
Yeah,
Smash.
she looks pretty enough, so smash.
But I
Also,
would
I like
pass.
that her name is Daphne, like in Scooby Doo.
Mhm. I would I would pass on her sister, since her sister is actually a slight younger than 18. I think 16 or 17. I think, if I remember right. But Daphne is definite
Well,
around her
honestly, the
20s.
only way you could pull that off is if you had an OC that would be the same age.
Well, I mean, it's possible, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, next one is Farragonda from the Wings Club.
Oh God, not an old woman.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Hell no. Also, she looks like a fucking sheep. She has the hair of a sheep.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of the acting mayor from the Zootopia, dude, that sheep. Oh, did you know? In fact, in the new movie, there's actually a new mayor for Zootopia City.
I have not seen the Zootopia movies.
Well, I can see the first movie. They actually had it is a lion. Looks similar to not Mufasa, more like the King Richard Lionheart from the original Disney Robin Hood.
Oh,
Till he, yeah, and uh, until his assistant was the vice mayor. Bellwether, the sheep, became the next mayor until she was arrested. And the third, which is confirmed, is a
hmm.
horse. The next horse, the next mayor of Westopia is a horse.
Oh,
But yeah, but dude, there is one major problem with Zootopia 2 that it literally is in the first trailer. If you remember that in the fact that Mr. Big, okay, you don't have to see the movies, but Mr. Big, a crime boss, his daughter Frou Frou was pregnant at the end of the movie. And in fact, her daughter happens to appear in the second movie that's going to be released soon. But the problem is, she looked as she could be 4 to 5 years old. But in the fact, but that is not the fault. That's not the part of it. But the fact is, when you hear that she is gonna be around 4 to 5 years old, is that there has passed the 4 to 5 years between the end of the first movie and beginning of the second one? No, it has only been a week in the timeline between the end of the first movie and the beginning of the second. So
oh,
how is it possible for a small Arctic shrew or a small mouse to look to be 4 to 5 years old, even if she's only was born a week earlier?
oh, that
How
is
that?
tricky.
Yeah, that is creepy. I would say creepy, but that is kind of strange. Unless this Arctic shrew species rapidly aging faster than normally, which I kind of doubt. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm looking forward to see the sequel. Many assumed that Gary the Viper was the bad guy, but plot twist, it isn't. Some people even there actually is some people that think that the mysterious hooded figure with the glowing eyes that is the first trailer is either the last human, which I really don't think it is, but there is another theory that mysterious figure is actually Nick Wilde's own dad. which I think is completely not true. Anyways, next novelist is Marion, the Marion from the Wings Club. She's actually is Bloom's and Daphne's mother, and
Oh.
she's a queen. Yeah, she's a queen.
Hmm.
You know what?
What?
Smash.
Oh. Yeah, I guess she is pretty enough, so smash.
Dude, I wanted to say this. I will smash her and Daphne in a freeway, like smashing her older daughter and this MILF. Like, oh, man, how often you get the chance to smash a, a MILF and her 20-year-old daughter at the same time? Man, that would have been heaven. If I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waist Club Queen. There is, there actually is a few. There is actually a few queens in the show. Actually, I think there are some more on that. What do you say, Nakubo?
I said smash.
All right then. Next one is the Sparrow.
Sparrow?
Uh, you find it Desperado. This Sparrow. Okay, I put the name in the comments so people can see. Um, okay, first,
Oh, the
here's the
step. Okay.
okay. Here's the thing about this character. In the beginning, when she first happened to appear, she was 15 when
Ooh.
she first happened in the show. But before then, but before thinking, whoa, 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 wake up, wait. So you admit she's 15? No, she was 15 when she started in the show, in the original. But by the end of the series, she was 19.
Oh.
Yeah, so she happened to appear as 15 when she first appeared, but since in the show continued for a few years, that she also aged with a few years.
Hmm.
And even though she is attractive and she is what she considered Princess Bloom's arch nemesis or arch enemy, but for her, that's a super pass. I don't even like the character.
Oh.
She tried to steal Bloom's fiance or boyfriend Sky, who actually turned out to be the next king of his planet.
Oops.
Yeah, but let's say though it failed. For her, super pass. What about you?
Hmm. Um. Maybe.
Whew, man, oh,
What?
man. I'm actually drinking beer right now. It's I thought it was a light beer, but it's actually 3.5 percentage alcohol. and so, and don't worry, I'm not drunk. In fact, I had never been drunk in my entire life.
Well, I did hear somewhere that the Swedish have a high endurance to alcohol.
Well, that depends if you're used to drinking alcohol to a certain extent.
Oh.
If you're that also depends what you're drinking. If it's just a regular beer, okay, that's something. Or if it's whiskey, wine, that has usually higher uh, alcohol in it. In fact, an old an old friend to my parents years ago, when he had one light beer, which is very low percentage, I think like 0.5% alcohol, is very weak. But after just one, he was wasted.
Oh, Jesus.
After just one single one, I mean, it was almost like drinking a Coke. but he was an alcoholic.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, so his body actually had was actually didn't have the tolerance for that anymore. So yeah, that's if you had to be okay, if you want to be drunk on just light beer, you had to drink at least like say 10 or perhaps 15 light beer in order to just on to be on the edge or at least the level to being as a bit buzzed. But yeah. Anyways, next on the list is Griselda, one of the teachers on the Wings Club.
Oh
That's
gosh,
that's a
looks like an
super
elf.
pass. That looks like a witch from hell.
No, she looks like an elf.
Yeah. Uh,
But no, I'm sorry. She's also she's got a flat face. Like I don't know how to describe it.
yeah, and just been saying, uh, you know that the Daphne, the character I just that was earlier, she's
Yeah.
actually not she can that form though, but she had the wings. She's a fairy, not a witch. But in a wings club, there are in fact fairies and witches. Like Darcy, she is a witch.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, that this one is a super bad. But you had to at least say I had to say this, even though she is not even attractive, but she is actually a good person in the show. Sure, she can be strict to the students, but she means well. Even though she's strict, but she doesn't hesitate to protect students from any harm. She's also a fairy, I would think. Even in Phanagonda, the principal that I showed earlier, she was originally a witch before becoming a fairy in the series. Don't ask me how that's even possible. I have no idea.
Oh.
Anyways, the next one is Luna from the Wings Club.
Luna.
And she's actually the mother of Princess Stella in the series.
I like that her name is Luna, but she looks more like a Celestia character.
Well, you may get this. This might be a little bit surprising. Stella's parents actually controls just that. Her father controls the sun. Luna has to control the moon.
Oh.
Yeah, and the home planet
So
is
that show has basically their own version of Luna and Celestia.
yeah, kinda. And as the planet's name is actually Solaris.
Solaris.
Yeah, and for this one, I don't know much about her as a character, but I say smash.
Hmm. Yes, Smash. Also, she kind of looks godly or divine. Are there gods in Wings Club? I don't think so. Are they?
No, I don't think there is. That depends from uh from the rebooted version. I don't think so, since I never actually saw that one.
Hmm.
Come on, let's see if I can fix this. Come on, come on. Anyways, next on the list is Nasira
Oh God!
from.
Hell no!
You know what else? Something that is actually Jafar's twin sister.
Oh God!
Yeah, she actually has the power to rise to ally to revive people.
She
That's
looks like a
weird.
female Anubis.
Well, that or she could have. She looks like if she could have been the sister to Isma from the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, I haven't watched that. Wait. I'll be right back. I have to go help my grandmother with the grocery store with the grocery.
Nasira, yeah, I would even kiss her even if it was the last thing in my life. um, Actually, I don't even know why she looks like Isma, honestly. Considering, but here's the thing about this particular character. She never actually happened to have been in any of the movies. She was never even mentioned, and they actually did made a TV show based on Aladdin after the first movie and between the sequel. But she never happened to be in it either. Only in one of the Disney Aladdin games they made back in the 90s. So, but to be frankly speaking, saying this, if Nasira were the, somehow related to Isma, that would have been a shocking discovery. But it's realistically impossible due to the fact of uh, time and location. Since Aladdin, it's since Aladdin is made, it's based on Middle East, like I think like Iraq or Iran type of Middle East culture, and Isma is living in the Inca Empire, and that is actually in Peru, and uh, and that is actually happened. That Inca Empire was around 13 to 1400s, and as for Aladdin, yeah, that's another little bit difficult. That's also is because that Aladdin, as I believe, it's said to take place in a couple of centuries earlier, around, if I remember right, around the 9th to 10th century AD, which is around 1000, 1100 AD, I give a guess. So that's just like at least a couple hundred years between each other and two total different continents. And even at the time period, the Middle Eastern people were completely unaware of the New World. So, yeah. But there is actually on YouTube where you can literally be watching videos of Disney heroes like Simba, Hercules, and even Quasimodo singing in their own language, their native language. And while that has happened, they can actually even they are even showing in which time frame or at least time period it is set to take place in when it happened and location, except for one. That is when Simba is singing with along with Nala in the beginning when they still as cubs. It only says Africa in the savannah, but the time period is unspecified. That's just the thing about the Lion King. What time period is this series even or the whole movies even set to happen in? Because Timon and Pumbaa, they eventually got their own show. And the fact is, they are showing humans in that show. And including modern buildings, cars, buses, and planes. And that is strange. Because in the movies, that's not even shown. Not even a single airplane in like in the sky or anything. So it's really clearly not really sure about it. I've heard 1640s or so. I mean, it's possible, I guess, but in when that video, when they're showing the Disney heroes are singing, it's usually giving a very early development or going precise from prehistory all the way from Middle Ages up to modern age. Like um, like to say the Moana, even though they're not saying exactly in which year, but it's literally confirmed that the Moana series of the movies is set place in around the 500 AD. And as here's another thing. How about this? In one movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, you can literally see Belle in one scene. But the problem is that's impossible. Why, you may ask? Well, the Beauty and Beast, the movie itself, is actually set around in the early 1700s, I believe, just before the French Revolution. And and since both are set in France, in two different locations, you may think, okay, if they're both in France, uh, you may think, yeah, you may ask why, uh, since Belle was born in a small village in France in the 1700s, and Quasimodo lived in Paris, which is and also have been the capital city for France for centuries. But the thing is, time period, the time period itself, since it's literally impossible um, for Belle to even been around in Paris during the Quasimodo's time. Let's see here if I remember right. Okay, was, if I remember correctly, it's about um, right. Quasimodo lived in Paris during the 1480, around the 1482 or 84, and Belle lived around this early 1700s. So that's nearly around 240 to 250 years between. So like they're more than 200 years between each other. So it's literally impossible for Belle to just walk around because in that scene, even though there's a cameo, she's still wearing her white dress in the street holding a book. The very same scene when she is in her own village. So they're saying this. Belle to being in Paris during Quasimodo's time, it's impossible. Like really physically impossible because more than 200 years is between each other. So that's basically impossible. But there is one Disney character that's kind of surprised. Let's see what I remember. Genie. Genie from Aladdin. When he was released from the lamp, he said that he has spent 10,000 years inside the lamp. So, if I remember right, Aladdin is still in the early 9th to 10th century AD, and if he had been in the lamp for 10,000 years, I mean, in chronically in development of humans society, not possible because I mean, the lamp itself is made of metal. And metal work was not even developed by humans, not even 10,000 years ago. But people are, in fact, aware of this Disney's new version of Aladdin back in 2019. And here's the thing. Shortly after the movie was released, there were talks about a potential sequel to that movie. But there is a one major problem, a major problem with that issue. As you may have seen the original Aladdin, Genie wished to be free so that he could travel around the world on his own, which he did. But in the 2019 version, he wished to be human so that he can marry one of Jasmine's maids. And that happened. So if they would make a sequel to that Aladdin movie, and as in the sequel, Jafar returns. So even if Jafar would return in the sequel, that is where the problem is showing up. Since in the sequel, Genie has a huge role in how to defeat Jafar permanently. But since he gave up his Genie powers to be a normal human, that is the plot twist. The problem, isn't it? How can he somehow how can he defeat Jafar if he is a human? It's basically, he doesn't even have any magical powers anymore. Unless they encountered another genie that could make him a genie again. But that is another thing. In this Aladdin series, that the TV series of Aladdin that was made in the 90s, they encountered just another genie, a female genie that Aladdin's genie fell in love with. But that's it. So even if that was possible for Genie now as a man in the sequel, how would he defeat any of the Jafar if he did return? How that is even possible, I don't even know. Unless that Genie's daughter and son, who is humans, I may have to point out, suddenly would develop Genie powers. But that's just another thing about it. In the Greek mythology, Zeus, he ended up having a child with a woman, and that ended up being Hercules. Or at least that is what they call a god with a human. That would end up being known as demigod. But what about if a genie somehow got a human pregnant? Would that still count as a demigod? Or demi-genie? Or, I mean, what would it even be called? But and here is
Good question.
and would that hybrid child even have the full same powers as a full-blooded genie, or only to a certain limit? Like, as a hybrid child, would the magic powers be only the half of the strength?
Wait, actually, I have a better question. What if Genie Jafar had that child with a female genie?
With a female genie?
With a female genie.
Yeah. Well, in the TV series of Aladdin, they actually encounter a female genie, which Aladdin's blue genie actually fall in love with,
Oh,
and she falls in love with him as well. But get this: in Disney's Descendants movies, Genie actually has a daughter who is a genie.
oh, oh,
So I don't even know. In fact, okay, here's another thing. In the Descendants movies, the previous bad guys, like the villains like Ursula, Jafar, Um, uh,
Scar.
Madness event. Scar, yeah. Well, maybe not, okay, not Scar because he was never actually mentioned or never seen. But basically, Ursula, who died in The Mermaid, and Jafar, who somehow was boom died in the end of the second movie. In the Descendants, somehow a magic spell revived every single villain that had died back to life.
Oh, jeez.
But they were placed on an island outside in the bay, but they couldn't even leave the island due to the fact of a magical spell. And even okay, if you've seen Alice in the Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts, she actually even has a daughter as well in the Descendants. I wish I could see those movies on my Disney Plus, but I can't. I need to update that one. I haven't even done that yet. Anyways, I mean, but yeah, there are so many. And as Rail and Fanning said, Disney doesn't make sense sometimes. Tell me about it. That's so true. That is so true. But some of the movies, like the Pocahontas, actually is based on real characters. Yeah, so, but anyways, next one on the list is Mrs. Puff from
Oh,
SpongeBob.
hell no.
Yeah, that's a big, big, big fat no. Who the heck would even want to smash it is? I mean, she is a puffer fish. Like, I mean, can you imagine if she's get in an orgasm, like, and she balls up like, oh, nope, nope, nope. I won't even touch her with a 10 feet pole.
Honestly, I'd rather smash the Mr. Krabs' daughter.
Pearl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, though. We don't even know how old she is.
Oh, fuck that true. Forget about that.
And yeah, and let's say if Pearl was say in her 20s, I
Oh
was
my god,
still
that reaction though in the comments.
dude. That's true, but for me, if Pearl, Mr. Krabs' daughter, was in her 20s, I would still pass on her as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's not my type. Anyways, next one on the list is Trudy Proud from apparently the Proud Family series, and I never even saw that one, so don't ask me who.
She has Velma's hairstyle.
Kinda, but this one, smash,
Yeah.
definitely smash this MILF. I wish that could use her daughter in the series on the list, but her daughter is not even 18 or even 20, so that's no. But the mother, Trudy, yeah, that's a definite smash. Hubba hubba.
Yeah. Oh,
Next one, next one is Sugar Mama Proud.
oh, fuck no.
Oh, you know, there's a poodle in her hair.
Oh, fuck no.
Hey, people, this is Cool's new future wife.
Oh, shut up. Oh, hell nah. How do you erase her from existence if she comes near me? Or probably like burn her like with my breath, with my fire breath or something.
Oh, oh, God dang it.
Oh no, what did you do?
Oh. I actually clicked on the end to close it down. Give me a second. Oh, man. I think that's gonna work. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so that's a pass. God no pass. I mean, I never saw this series, and I actually seen this one picture of this character when she is buff, like muscle, like a bodybuilder or some kind. I
Ooh.
don't even ask me how. Next one on the list is uh, Kimber Benton from the Gem and the Holograms. This is
Ooh.
actually a show from the 80s. I seen it. It's not bad. It's much of a musical. They actually made a live action movie of this one a couple of years ago, but it's not even the same as the original series. I can tell you that. It's far from different.
That's
But
not really a surprise.
yeah, I mean, live action difference. Oh, you may remember Bambi. That's they actually the British company that Twisted Stories, whatever it's called, the one who made Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, actually released their slasher Bambi movie.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he actually ended up dies in the movie.
Who?
Bambi.
Oh no!
They actually ended up killing him in the end because he drank toxic waste and mutated. And get this, there is actually even people that end up dying in that movie from mutated rabbits.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and I actually saw this something about this. Um, some of the classic lot of movies like Pinocchio, as actually is also on the list to be released.
Ugh, a little puppet uh slasher. Ugh, that would be kind of creepy. But
Well,
it would be so funny if they did a Lion King one. Oh, bro, if they actually do, that would be
at least for what I understand from the Pinocchio slasher horror version of this one, Geppetto actually gave Pinocchio to his grandson, and Pinocchio somehow got alive and went on a crusade to kill people for the evilness.
ooh.
But that's the plot twist. How did he know what exactly is evil? Hmm? Like
Wait,
if there's yeah, so I don't even know. Um, the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey has its third movie in the development and is scheduled to be released in 2026. And they also made Peter Pan as a horror movie, but that one it's not even in the Neverlands like the one that Peter Pan that we recognized. There are also a few other movies that is development or at least they really wanted to do, which is Sleeping Beauty, which means they wanted to make one of uh, uh, Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty, as a horror movie. They want to make Snow White as a slasher, which is the name Snow White Returns. They're actually planning to do Alice and the Mad Hatter, which is a reference to Alice in Wonderland. But that is not far from it. They are planning to do a sequel to Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare and and Tigger's Return. So meaning Tigger from the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, getting his own uh, basically is getting his own spin-off movie as a slasher. And this is also the most devastating. Many people who have been growing up watching this movie, which is a classic Disney movie, Mary Poppins is getting to be a slasher.
Hmm.
That is horrifying, to say the least. They even wanted to make other horror movies of. They actually have been shown interest of, say, um, what other movies? Oh, there are at least a number of. Yeah, they are planning that they wanted to do even Teletubbies, Robin Hood as one of those, and
Uh,
even
that's also another movie I haven't seen. I have not seen Mary Poppins.
I have not even seen it either. So, but there is another Powerpuff Girls. This British company known as the
Huh?
Twisted Childhood Universe, they wanted to make the Powerpuff Girls as horror slasher. But
Wait, that wouldn't even work. The powerful were
well, I mean, it's
super young.
they.
Well, I think.
I mean, they could figure out somehow, but
Unless
it's
they,
not that.
unless they make them somehow children murderers, or I don't know how to
Uh,
say that.
yeah, but the thing is, the Powerpuff Girls as a horror slasher, yeah, it's not as simple as it sounds because they
Hey, bruh, imagine if
to
someone actually makes an MLP horror slasher movie.
that would be shocking if that happened. But the Powerpuff Girls as a slasher, it's not possible due to the fact that it is owned by someone else. So that's not even like it's not like that's gonna happen unless they ask for permission from the copyright for that. Unless we use it as for the copyright for his permission.
I wonder how we do get permission for copyrighted stuff.
That depends. And here's the thing though. Pinocchio is also going to be as a slasher. And that one, they don't even need it as a requirement for that's a slasher or the permission because it's public domain. What if they decide to make a horror slasher based on Robin Hood or King Arthur? Here's the thing. People can actually do that without permission because both characters are public domain since both Robin Hood has been told for stories for since the 1200s at least. And that is whoop, wrong one. That is around 800 years. But yeah, that's just if they made a Pokemon as a slasher, heck no. Absolutely heck no. Rather not. Well, who knows? But anyways, next one on the list is Lena Dupree from Scooby Doo.
Wait, hold on, what? Ooh. What's
Pass.
her name again?
Lena Dupree. And that's a huge pass for me.
Why?
Two reasons. One, she is a werecat, which is a werewolf version of a cat,
Ooh.
and she's over 200 years old.
Wait, what? That she doesn't look that old.
No, because that the reason she looks like this is that every full moon or harvest moon, she had to drain the life force from any human that comes to the island and turn them to pile of bones.
Oh,
Yeah, she and as her form, that is when she looks like human. But as a werecat, she looks similar to as a werewolf, but with cat features. she I believe that she could have been like in her 20s back when she happened. But if she wasn't over 200 years old, but then what about the part that she is over 200? That is not like the major problem with me. But the fact if that the major one is that she's a werecat, or well, technically were a werecat, since she died at the end of the movie.
Oh fuck!
Turned, yeah, she turned into bones, to dust. Because here's
That's
the
kind of
kicker.
ironic.
Yeah, here's the king though. Here's the king, the thing that in order to be remain this young or alive for so many years, that she had to drain a life force from any victim that she came across on the island or brought to the island, and during the full moon. But if it is past the harvest moon of the midnight, she would die, and there's nothing that she could prevent from happening. So, Lena, even though she is attractive, and even if she were 200 years old, I was still going to say smash if she was just a regular human, and that she was, say, if she was a witch, a good witch, or she was just immortal, I would still smash. But as a werecat, as a secret, yeah, I would rather say pass. Because one, I don't want to have her steal my life force in order to keep herself alive. Rather keep my life intact, please. But she is attractive. I cannot deny that. Kind of reminds me of this one Disney character, Esmeralda,
Yeah.
and
Wait,
that is a character.
the is it that the girl from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yeah, that is. And that is one I cannot include since she is actually below 18 as a character. She's about 16,
Well,
I
that's the
think.
problem with most Disney's. Most of the characters are like really young.
While the youngest
Not
of all
really,
Disney,
but like you know
dude,
what?
okay, okay. Not every single one of the Disney princesses are that young. The only one that's, there are actually, in fact, some that's literally is 18 or 19, while their boyfriend or later husband is either 20 or 22 years old. So that's like some kind of being 1 to 4 years difference between, which is no problem with. I mean, for me, my girlfriend, it's 6 years, but there's actually only one couple in this whole Disney, which is Snow White and the Prince. She's 14 in the movie, but the plot was the Prince is not even, he's not 16, not 18, he's not even 20, he's not even 25, he's 31. So that's like 17 years between them. But here it's not a plot twist. Uh, Esmeralda, who would eventually end up marrying Phoebus, the guard. And in fact, she's about 16 in the first movie, and he is actually around 42.
Yee.
Yeah, so 42 minus 16, that's 26 years between them.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so, or what if the Frodo from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, if he ended up being with Esmeralda, that is even worse because he looked to be almost like in his 50s at least. He felt attracted to Esmeralda, even though, yeah, so, yeah, that's a plot twist. But in since Esmeralda did have a son with Phoebus a few years later, so in yeah, but that's the same with like Moana. In the first movie, she was actually, I think, you know, 16. I think it was 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was 16 in that movie, but in the sequel, she is 19. It has been 3 years between the first and the second Moana. So it is the same from that perspective. If you want to smash a character of the Disney, make sure the character is at least 18 or older, not below that. As for the Snow White, who is 14, and the Prince in the original is 31.
See,
So that's
times when I play Smash Pass, I do it as my characters, not as myself. So it depends on fuck.
dude, what happened? Are you crazy over there? As usual.
Sorry, I dropped my frame.
You, man, I'm feeling. I feel good. I'm not drunk though, even though I've been drinking beer. But it's I like I said before, I have never been drunk in my entire life. Even this beer is 3.5%. It's still not enough for me. I can drink at least two of those beers, but I have never been wasted. The only ones in my family being wasted is my brother, my sister, and my parents. My brother is the first time he was wasted, he was at least drunk. I think he was about 14, but not by on purpose. He was not aware that the drink that he was having was spiked. He was on a party with some classmates, so someone spiked the punch. Quite
Oh,
literally. Yeah. But it's surprising he didn't have a hangover the day after. That's a good thing.
I don't really drink, so I don't know what a hangover is.
Hangover. Okay. Have you ever had any worst life migraine?
Uh, I did have a few headaches, but migraine, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, and hangover is pretty much like a migraine, but a lot worse. A lot worse. Trust me, I had at least two migraines in my entire life, but headaches, yeah, countless of those. Excuse me.
Jeez.
Anyways, but I mean, headaches for me is usually happens almost. It can be different. Like it can be loud sounds, like if a siren's going off and on and off. Uh, and heat, of course, and even if there's during the summer when the air is charged, like if it's thunder in the air, that could also trigger my migraine or at least my headache. And I'm not the only one in my family which kind of been affected by that. Even my dad has. So, but yeah. Anyways, next on the list is Simone Leonard, also from the same movie as Lena Dupree. This one also super pass because
Uh,
here's the two reasons. One, she is over 200 years old and also a werecat like Lena.
well, see, at least Lena is attractive. This one looks like a Karen.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, you. Yeah, I never even thought of that, but yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, pass.
Yeah, that one I passed, but the other one before I smash because I don't
Yeah,
really mind the claws.
true.
At least on my back, that would be nice.
Um,
Wait, I still did that.
next next one is Felina Farrell from the SWAT Cats.
Ooh, I'm smashing that.
Yeah, she is. Excuse my French. Fucking smash. Or as the Hulk would say, smash. Um, Felina Farrell. Yeah, I never saw much of the SWAT Cats as you were in. Except for her uncle, who, despite it, he hated the SWAT cats, but she actually ended up being one of their few allies, and she's literally a pilot in the series. There is okay. If you search for Felina Farrell on Google for like sexy pictures, yeah, you will find her in a workout, either a bikini or something. Bro, trust me, dude. It's Google has everything these days. Anyways, shall we continue?
Yep.
Next one is Charlene Davidson from the Biker Mice from Mars. She's actually has her own bike shop in Chicago. I have to say pass. I mean, even though she's human in like the mid 20s, 30s, I guess, but yeah, it's still pass. It's not like that she isn't attractive and all, but it's just not my type.
Man, I don't know. She looks like a garagist.
What now?
Someone that works in a garage or a workshop, or I don't know how to say that in English.
A mechanic?
Yeah.
Yeah, she actually is a mechanic. She works in a motorbikes garage.
Yeesh.
Hence the name. Yeah. She is from the series that's called Biker Mice from Mars. It's literally our mice or mouse that is using motorcycles that is from the planet Mars.
I mean, to be fair, she's a mechanic. She knows how to use tools, so you might want to be careful with the grip.
That or she grab your thing, your junk, and I'm just saying, you know. Anyways, next one is Carbine from the Biker Mice from Mars.
Ooh.
She is a Martian.
Wait, what? A Martian?
She's Martian. Yeah, she is. In the series Biker Mice from Mars, the Martians are actually are mouse or mice. Humanoid mice.
She looks cute.
Yeah, she is a little attractive. I say that. I see this one is smashing.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
She looks like she's ready for it. Like, come on, get over here. I know you want it.
Dude, I wouldn't mind to smash this on alien lady. Dude, okay. If I had if I had Leia Organa on this list, she was still counted as an alien. After all, she is not even from our galaxy, so and not even our planet.
Yeah.
So that's still. But
Well,
Pass. I don't mess with anything otherworldly because I don't know what I'm dealing with. Good thing. That's for. That's a good point. But if you trust them and if they're safe to be using or smashing, then it's yeah. I mean, this thing is for people with Pokemon, you know, like people that are smashing Charizard, Milk Tanks, Pikachu's, Raichu's, and you name it. There's so many of that.
Me, I don't really mind if the thing I smash is otherworldly. I would even smash demons if I could, but I suppose I say that would.
Rail thinning, I think the Kuba needs a brain check.
Oh come on!
Because demons, dude, I'd rather not even involve myself with a demon.
Like, hey, what if you were to smash Satan's daughter or something?
Huh?
Like, let's say like Satan had a daughter and she asking you to smash her.
Who?
The daughter of Satan.
Are you referring to Charlie Morningstar from
No, I mean like if he had one and like she would come to you and like would
Oh, you mean like the original Satan? No, pass as well. uh, but if you're referring to say Charlie Morningstar from the Haspen Hotel, yeah, then I would say smash. But regular human
hey, what about a
Lucifer,
succubus?
well, who hell knows? Anyways, next one is Sierra from the Lion Kings. Pass.
Oh wait, oh I'm not smashing my mother though. Whoa.
Pass. This one is a super pass for me.
Also, why does she look like an Egyptian?
You mean Egyptian or Gypsy?
No, Egyptian. I don't know how to say it.
Oh, Egyptian. Oh, you mean like an ancient Egypt? Egypt.
Yeah.
Egyptian. Don't know. I just found it as it is.
Sorry, but I cannot do Zera because that one is really too crazy for me, man.
Rumi from a K-pop demon hunters. Wouldn't even know. I don't even know who that is. I never even seen the K-pop demon hunters. Heard about it, but never saw it. Yeah, so I couldn't even get much an answer on that one though. Sierra, Kuba's adopted mother in the movies. Yeah, that's a huge pass. I would not want to smash that psychopath.
Hell no. Also, I don't think you wanna put. I don't think you wanna that in the mouth though. I mean, I guess technically Scar did smash her, or we don't. We might not know that, but
Well,
see, the problem with Zera is that Scar didn't even care about her. He wanted Nala or Sarabi.
True. But yeah, Sarah or Scar, he didn't even care. He was only looking for a mate. So or is someone that he could use to produce an offspring as the next heir to the throne. So
I mean, okay, technically he did hand choose Kovu, but technically that was kind of forced upon him, technically.
True. Anyway, should we continue?
Yep.
Next one is Sarabi.
Oh, that's a smash.
Pass.
What?
She is a nice character, but yeah, she's not just of my type. That's it.
Oh, well, I'm definitely smashing because hell yeah, queen.
Sarabi. Isn't she Simba's or Nala's mother?
No, she's Simba's mother.
Got it.
And Mufasa's wife.
Got it. I was a bit confused on this sometimes with characters. Anyways, next one is Nala. Yeah, that's fast.
Wait, what? Oh, that's Nala. Oh, who?
Yeah, pass.
Oh,
just kidding.
I'm definitely smashing that. Woo!
Dude, I say pass, but I just say I'm just kidding. That one is a smash.
Yeah.
So there is actually one character I wanted to add in, but I couldn't find any good one. Serafina or Serafi, which is Nala's mother.
Yeah, Serafina is Nala's mother. But I do know that a lot in the fandom think that either Mufasa or Scar is her father.
Yeah.
But yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure all the Lion King fans would want to smash Nala. To be fair, because that one scene where she does like the little eye thing.
True. But yeah, it's just Nala and her mother. Yeah, that would have been a smashing freeway. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Anyway,
bro, I swear I've seen so many videos and images from her. Jeez. Well, not from her, but of her.
yeah, you're not the only one though. Okay, next one is Queen Alina, the Hedgehog.
Wait, isn't that Sonic's mother?
Yeah, she's actually her mother, his mother. It is one of the shows that they made. She is not even. But here's the thing: she's not actually Sonic's canonical mother, because in this one of the other in another Sonic show that's called Sonic the Hedgehog, they actually made in a comic series that continued after that show's ended, which is her name is Bernadette the Hedgehog. Queen Alina is from Sonic Underground, so it's not the tip part of the same continuity.
Oh.
But Queen
Well,
Alina,
honestly, I would smash her just to piss off Sonic.
dude, say there, I will smash her. If Sonia, which is her daughter, were also around say 18 or 20 years old, I will smash both Queen Alina and Sonia at the same time.
Wait, I think
But
I know what Sonia looks like. Isn't she like pink or something like that?
yeah, she is.
Oh yeah.
But
Though
but
the one hedgehog I would not smash would be Rosa,
yeah,
the
well,
one
I
that's like
wouldn't.
like a rabbit one.
Don't know. I don't. I don't think I have seen it one. But I wouldn't even smash Sonia since she actually is below 18. But if she would have been 18 or 20 years old, I would smash her along with Queen Alina all
I
the
mean,
way.
technically, Cole can since he's a lion cub, but anyway.
I am diabolical. I mean, kind of blame, you know. I mean, sometimes. I mean, you know what I mean. If Sonia would have been old enough for being smashed, I would. But I respect the fact that she is not even 18. But Queen Alina, oh yeah, she is. Here's the thing: in the series of the Sonic Underground, her she was never even mentioned or even referred if she was married or a widow or the divorcee, because she was only referred as the queen. Sonic and Manic and Sonia's father was never mentioned, not once, not
Yeah.
directly or indirectly. But
Also,
this,
she looks like she's wearing something that Celesta would wear, like if she was human.
true, but this pink, this not say this purple hedgehog queen, I would smash this milk so bad that she probably even been able to walk for days.
Yeah.
And dude, another thing is, after I finish with her, she won't even be purple in her face.
I get it.
Yeah, if people don't get it, well, I'm not even trying to explain in detail exactly why. Try to be not too graphic. That's just.
Man,
Anyways,
I don't care. I'm just going to say what I usually say. So.
next one is Bulma.
Oh,
From
that's a
Dragon Ball.
fucking smash.
Oh yeah, that's a freaking smash!
And all
Hallelujah,
three of her holes.
dude. I don't even want to. How about there is actually don't get me wrong, but there is actually this other that some people even like being in the ears. Don't ask me why. I don't understand myself.
How would that even work? It doesn't even. Oh.
Trust me, dude. I have no freaking idea. I just don't know. Past Bulma? I don't care for Dragon Ball characters like that.
Oh, you don't care for
well,
the characters? Well, Jesus.
well, to be fair, I am actually I only seen maybe one or two episodes of the entire Dragon Ball franchise. That's it. But that was like more than 20 years ago.
Me, I like a lot of Dragon Ball characters.
But Bulma as a bunny, dude, I wouldn't mind to smash her to multiply it over and over.
When she's young, well, not too young, but when she was younger, she was than she's nowadays. She was kind of hot, but now she's like, ooh, like everyone in Dragon Ball keeps referring her as an old hag now.
Well, that's one way to see it. But anyways, next one is Android 18 from the
Oh,
Dragon Ball.
bro, smash.
Yep, he said pass. That's all. That's all, folks.
Oh, I'm definitely smashing that Android pussy. Oh, fuck.
Dude, used to be, from what I understand, from what I understand, she were human, but was rebuilt as a part human, part android.
Well, no, she's a full Android.
She is?
Yeah, she's a full Android. Like all the androids are androids. They're not hybrids. But she did somehow have a daughter with Krillin.
No, that I know of. That I know at least aware of that.
I don't even know how androids can. I don't.
Dude, okay. Before I see my answer to this one, when you said that, there is actually one thing I should mention that China had been developing a robot that would carry a baby to full term as one way to being pregnant at all.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't even know what this is. But Android 18, yeah, that's a smash. Real thing Demon Hunter 2007 said, I think that Toriel from Undertale is harder anyway, lol.
Toriel.
Have you seen her, Dr. Kofu?
Yeah, I've seen her. She's like wait, I don't want to mix up the species. Wait,
She's a goat.
A goat?
Yeah, she is.
Wait, is a female goat still a goat?
Goat.
Okay. But Android 18, that's definitely a smash because hell yeah, that girl is strong and dominant. Well, we're both dominant.
Android 18, yeah, that's a definite smash for me as well. But Toriel, even though they only made one game of the series of the Undertale, at least at least from our know. But when I actually wondered in the same game, she actually took care of Kara or Shara, the first child in the modern era to fall down in the underground around the year 20. That is the thing. It's in the game. In the game, it says 2010 something. It could have been from a year between 2010 and 2019. But the thing is, when I looked up on Google just to see how old Toriel could have been, according to this one search, it said that she could have been a few hundred years old to even 1,000 years old. But there's no official confirmed age of her. But as real fans say that Toriel is from Undertale from his Hunter, I would say, fuck yeah. Excuse my French, but yeah, I say smash of Toriel is myself. Since this person is familiar.
What
with
about
Undertale,
Chara? Wait, is Chara a female?
Shara, yes, that's a female, but that's a child.
Wait, what?
Yeah. In
Oh,
a
I thought she
game,
was an adult. Whoopsie.
no, in a game, both her and Frisk is childs. They're
Oh,
children.
jeez.
Yeah. But the artifacts of art, the fan art, that they are older. But in their as
Oh,
a
god damn it.
continuity,
I keep
but
getting.
as but that's that Kubo fan art is not part of canon.
Yeah.
Canon is
Honestly,
in the
that's the
game.
part that honestly often confuses me. Like, I often see, like, fan art and I'm like, oh, so that's how they are. So,
Yeah, but basically, I would smash Toriel, but since it is Undertale, if I put all the female characters minus Frisk and Chara or Kara, there are only a handful. There is two that I actually three know, and the three of them are actually one Undyne, which is like this fish humanoid captain of the Royal Guard, and Alphys, this yellow lizard scientist, bit chubby. Apparently, she and Undyne are dating a couple in the series, all that. And the third, I don't remember her name, but she's a spider. But Toriel, that's a different smash all the way. I mean, okay, the only thing I wouldn't, she makes a lot of pies. She is baking a lot. But there's only one thing that I wouldn't eat if she's making it. That's snail pies made of actual snails. Thank you, but no thank you. So, yeah. Anyways, next on the list is Videl from Dragon Balls.
oh, definitely.
That's a smash. She's actually around 19 to 20 years old.
Yep,
So
and she's
that's
also a martial artist.
mm-hmm. I believe she is actually even the future wife of Goten, son
No,
of
Gohan.
Goku. Gohan, okay, the son of Goku, the Goku, or Kakarot, which is also
Yeah.
known as.
Well,
But
I do know his both of the names because Kakarot is his same name, and Goku his Earthling name, I guess.
yeah, his Earth-given name since Videl, that's a smash. Even though I wouldn't, if I fight against her in a martial art, I will lose. I will lose. I'm so bad at martial arts. Anyways, next one on the list is another Dragon Ball character, Fortune Teller Baba.
Oh hell no!
Oh man, that was funny. Uh, yeah, but this one is a different path for me as well. Um, isn't Gohan the tiny 3 foot tall short guy who is bald and has three? No, that is Krillin.
That's
That's Krillin.
Krillin. Gohan is Goku's son. How did you confuse them both?
I mean, at the time, there is actually at least one time that even Goku, that even he is a full-grown adult, he is somehow turned into back his childhood form for some reason. The thing is, he dies, come back to life, dies, come back to life, multiple reasons. Yeah, that's
Well,
yeah,
to be fair, in Dragon Ball, when you die, you can just be brought back by the Dragon Balls.
true. Okay, but here's the thing. If you had the Dragon Balls in front of a Supreme Kai and or the King Kai, and if he dies, the Dragon Balls are useless. They turn into stone, quite literally stone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I don't watch my Dragon Ball much myself at these days, but it happened I did come across some short ones on YouTube, but that's it. Okay, next one.
Hey,
sorry, Google. I'm so sorry. I could just, I couldn't resist. Oh man, I couldn't resist. Kubo passed for me. Well, for the fact, Velvini, Kubo was even part of this list originally. I only put him in there as a sort of joke.
I mean, I did know Chirania would, but
Oh man. Um, you might excuse me. I had to do something first.
oh god, it sounded like he unzipped something. Oh la la.
Dude, did you unzip something? Kubo,
What?
did you unzip something?
No, I have not.
Because that would be weird.
Hey, yo, I am not like that.
Anyways, next on the list is Wiki from the Pokemon.
Huh? She looks like a Velma character.
Kinda, but this one is smash. I mean, hubba, those boobs are smash. I will play Motorboat.
I mean, yeah, I guess it would be kind of fun. I mean, meh, why not? Smash.
I wouldn't even mind to spank that ass of hers, like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
How are you? Yay! Next one is Mrs. Catwell from
Uh,
Tough Puppy.
uh,
That was that Tough Puppy was a Nickelodeon show some years ago.
she looks like a maid.
Well, kinda. Hey, at least she would be better. She would be made better than you.
Oh, come on.
You'd be like, rather than doing your work, you'd probably smash another maid.
Oh, come on. I am not doing that job. Hell no.
Miss Caswell, yeah, that's. I don't know much. I don't even know anything about this character, so I say pass.
She has Veronica's hairstyle from Archie.
Hmm. So what do you say, though?
Pass. She looks fat. I mean,
Well, there's one thing. She has a big booty, and Kubo loves big booties.
hey, don't you expose me. I mean,
Anyways, next one is Uga Crude. Crude
wait.
from the Groots.
Oh, that's a wild one. Wait, hold on.
You have even seen the Groots like apes? Apes
Nope,
Crowd?
I have not.
I hadn't even seen the movie either, so. Yeah, I did.
Sorry, but she does.
Well, but Uga Crude, the Crud, that's a pass. Huge
Hmm.
pass.
You know
She's the,
that style and clothing reminds me of a Brave.
hmm, kind of. But I should say this: she's actually not even. She's not even a human.
What?
Nope. She isn't. She is Neanderthal.
Ooh, okay.
Neanderthal and humans are separate species, but we are cousin species in a sense. And I
Hmm.
should say this: there are, in fact, even today, it is confirmed that majority of the world's population actually can have some small percentage of Neanderthal DNA in their own genetics. But the only people that don't have Neanderthal DNA is people from Africa. Since the Neanderthals lived mostly in Europe and Asia. But I say like huge percentage in the DNA, no. I think like 0.01 or 5%. It's still low, but yeah. Next on the list is Kitty Caswell. She is the daughter of Mrs. Caswell, also for puppy.
Ooh.
I want to smash this, Kitty.
I would smash her even if she claws my back. Actually, I would like that. Wait, I should say that.
Dude, I wouldn't mind to unzip her uniform like zip to
Yeah.
smack.
Also, she's got the Black Widow uniform.
I know. She is a secret agent, apparently. Not secret
Hmm.
enough, though.
What?
She's a secret agent, but not secret enough. Um,
Honestly, that could get wild because she's got the claws, she's got the teeth, but like she could bite your neck. Like, ooh.
well, that and she can probably use her tail as a whip if it's
Or
far enough.
she does like Kovu and she uses it to thrust it into you.
I'm not even going to reply to that one.
Why did everyone go quiet?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Anyways, next on the list is Queen Law from Tarzan.
Oh.
She can control leopards.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
She can even turn leopards into leopard man. Um, Railsbane Demon You can actually watch this afterwards when the stream is over. It's still in one of my on my channel. If you go to the section live, you can see past streams and even this one afterwards. Don't worry, you can still see it. Well, that depends if it's still there. If I delete it, that
Yeah.
happens. But I won't do this time. This one, Queen Law, pass. Not my type. Nope.
Bro, I would so smash.
You probably smash her that your own dick would bleed.
Lol.
Lol. I wasn't surprised there. Anyways, next on the list is Vados or Levadas from the
Oh,
Dragon
the
Ball.
angel from Universe 6. Ooh, that would be a very powerful smash though, but yes.
Yeah, she's the older sister to Whis, the one that's the guard, the angel to
Yeah, but
Beerus.
I don't know if you know this, but he seems kind of gay. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Don't know.
Oh,
Vados, I also wondered if it had happened at the universe where they live in being destroyed, the angels they're still alive.
yeah,
But if their destroyer god is destroyed, the angel is still much alive, but they are somehow in a suspend animation. They're like in a deep sleep until a new destroyer god can be appointed. Vados, I mean, she is cute, but you may be surprised how old she is.
well,
At least
she's
that
an angel, so of course she's
she is immortal. She is, but she is at least a few billion years old.
yeah.
But I would smash. I wouldn't even mind to pull her ponytail like smashing from behind, like, oh yeah, who's your dad? Who's your daddy?
You know,
Who's your
I'm
daddy?
pretty sure she would let us, cause she looks like the type that would just let us just for the fun of it.
Well, I mean, the angels, in fact, can't destroy anything. I'm pretty sure that Grand Sano can destroy the angels as well.
Well, Zeno can literally wipe out the multiverse, so yes.
Yeah. Anyways, next one is Kushu, and she's actually a sister to Ruiz and Vados and a few others. And okay, first of all, this is the problematic for this one. When I look her up as potential character of the Smash, her picture on the Dragon Ball picture of the Wikia, she looked that she could have been a kid, but she is immortal. And she was created, at least born around the time when the multiverse was created. So she is at least a billion years old. That's confirmed. But I think maybe though. What do you say, Global?
Huh?
What do you say on this one?
Oh, definite smash.
All right. Next one is Margarita, also the sister to Whis and Vados and Kushu. Now that's a pass. Not my type. Not my type at all.
Maybe.
All right. Anyways, next on the list is Maritu. Maritu. That's a pass.
Oh, fuck that.
you're like, hey Kubo, you wanna smash? I can smash you.
That's a fucking pass.
Yeah, that's a different path for me as well. I mean, I'm not saying people that's chubby or in this type of body shame as a shaming them. No, it's just I'm just using another factor to this particular character. That's all. Next one is Chi Chi, and which is the wife of Goku. Ah,
Oh, well,
that's a smash.
okay. She's kind of she's got a lot of anger issues, but hmm, maybe this is a maybe.
What, dude? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't like
She's
her
a
attitude.
she's a clear smash. Okay, despite she has some anger issues, but she's a still smash. Get a life.
Yeah, but she's
Damn.
always badmouth Goku, or she abuses him literally.
Like you.
Hey, I'm not abusing anyone.
Not abusing, but you're getting a bad mouth.
What?
When you're talking about how you were smashing people, especially women.
Oh, come on, that's not abuse.
I didn't say that you were abused. I say you were bad mouth.
Well, that's not the badmouth I'm saying. Like badmouthing, like insulting, and like
I know, I know, I know. I was only messing with you, dude.
I
What's your
know.
horses?
I was just
Anyway,
making, I was just taking precautions.
yeah. Next one is Rosemary Prower, mother of Tails.
Oh, that's a
Smash.
fucking smash.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, smash she does.
Also, I didn't
Fuck.
even know. Well, I guess I should have known he has one, but I didn't even know there was a mother for Tails in the universe.
Well, I mean, well, in the original, the Sonic the Hedgehog show that back in the '90s, that was only for 2 seasons. They continue to show back as a comics as part of canon, and it turns out that she was, along with many of the residents of Metropolis, turned into robots by Eggman or
Oh no!
Robotnik. But she, along with her husband, was taken away from Plamobius by an alien, and that particular alien had to develop a machine that could restore them back to their living state, how they were before they were turned into robots.
Oh,
Yeah, basically, everyone in the Freedom Fighters had their parents either killed or turned into robots. Even Bonnie the rabbit, her own future husband, Antoine, he had his father been turned into a robot.
oh my!
Yeah, but his mother died before all this happened. Even Sonic's parents and uncle were turned into robots. Even
Oh
his uncle and his mother, Bernadette, actually was restored back to life, but his father cannot be returned back to living because if he does, he would die shortly afterwards. Because his brother, Sir Charles, actually turned the machine on his own brother to turn into a robot in order to save him. So he's the only one in their population in the original timeline that's still as a robot. But anyways,
hmm,
next one is Queen Alicia Acorn, smashing
wait.
freaking
Oh,
Sally's mother. Yeah, she's
I knew that.
smash.
Yeah, that's a smash. Also, she looks like she wants it too. Like, goddamn, doing the Nala eyes.
She like, hey, cool.
Oh no!
You wanna smash my pussy? I'm ready for you.
Oh hell yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's a thing. Even though she never actually happened to appear in any of the series at all, except in the comics. Only Sally's father happened in the Sonic the Hedgehog show, but only for the one or two episodes, I think. But yeah, next one is Vanilla the Rabbit.
Ooh,
Fuck yeah! This
yeah, that's
fucking this fucking MILF rabbit, dude. I would smash her once, not twice. I would repeatedly smash her over and over to multiply with rabbits with her. Like, smash! Oh, smash!
yeah.
Next one is Rouge the Bat.
Oh, yes, that's a smash.
Maybe.
I mean, technically, we did smash her a few times, but
I think maybe.
I'm
I
surprised you didn't
think.
put Amy. But I guess she's probably gonna be next.
Uh, Amy? You mean Amy Rose?
Yeah.
That's problematic because she's actually below 18.
Wait, Amy's below?
Yeah, she's actually around the same age as Sonic, 16.
God damn it! I keep thinking Sonic and Amy and the rest of them are 18.
Nope. And as for Tails, he's around like 8 to 10 years old.
Well, that one I knew, but jeez. Wait, so most of the main characters are like not.
Yeah, it's the same thing as for Sally. And in some versions, she's around just 14, 15. One that she's 17. In the Sonic the Hedgehog show, she was actually only 1 year up from be turned 18. So yeah, she's just 17 in most of the series and all. But Rouge, she's actually 18 or 19 years old, so she is still that age. I would have put Amy and others, but sadly, since without them be not at a certain age that I would require them to be. So yeah, and that was the last one.
Oh, okay.
Well, people, that was a lot of smashing and passing and maybes. Well, at least all the laughter when we saw Kubo in a pink tutu.
Hey, we're not talking about that.
Oh man, speaking of which.
What are you doing?
No. Ah, there we go. Ta-da!
Oh, come on!
Oh man, this is my new favorite picture. I'm gonna use it from now on. Hey people, I'm Kubo. I'm a ballerina.
Whoa! I heard that's your favorite picture to jerk off.
Say
Please
what?
tell me you didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I say that I'm Kubo. I'm a ballerina. Duh.
Sorry, I heard because of the couple. I heard that's a picture you jerk off.
Either you're stupid or you're just deaf.
No,
I'm like,
I have
I'm
slight bad hearing.
I'm gonna put this picture on Facebook to say that this is my friend's Lion OZ.
Oh hell no! You're not doing that.
Hell yeah.
Hell no!
Hell yes. And done. Nah, just kidding. I never do it. Wait, this would have been Cody, our late friend. This would have been Cody.
Jeez.
Too many beers. Oh man.
Oh my.
Well, I think it's about the end of the stream here anyway. So yeah, 2 hours, and I didn't expect it this will be this fun. Oh man. Well, people, it has been a lot of fun this time. So until next time, which will be next week, hopefully. So until then, this is Fish Diablo signing off. Bye.
And don't forget, stay covalicious.
And if you want to see Kubo dance ballerina, just go to see it on YouTube.
Oh, come on.